Welcome to Servant of the Fates. Today's pick-a-card reading is something urgent that you need to hear. Advice meant for you from the divine, from the universe, from the higher power that you believed in. Pick the card that sparks a memory in you. It has your advice, it has your messages. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. And let's begin. If you chose the first card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. So what urgent advice does the universe have for you? The theme of this advice is about giving. It's about sharing your blessings. It's about generosity. What exactly should you do when it comes to that topic? Here is your advice. Tarot says Queen of Wands, Six of Wands, and Five of Swords. If you have been wondering how come you've been very generous to people, the ones that you love, acquaintances, strangers, but how come you're being criticized for it? How come you're not seeing any blessings being rewarded to you, coming your way? This is going to be very hard to hear, okay? Your message from the universe is that you do most of it because you want to brag, or you want to boast, or you want to gloat. And that is why it doesn't feel as good. And people sense that it's not coming from deep within you, okay? The Five of Swords. This is the card of gloating. This is also the card of like bragging to people how much better you are compared to them in a subtle way or in an obvious manner, right? So this is why this is the outcome card. Even though you are acting like a Queen of Wands, whether you're a man or a woman, you know, being very giving, very generous, very positive, it's like this. This is what's being highlighted. In the middle is the card of success. You're really making it more about you, okay? When you give to a sibling, when you give to a parent, you make it more about you than about them. You know, you're putting yourself up on a pedestal. It's like, oh, I am the kid who gave my mom a car, or I am someone who's helping pay for my sister's education. It's that kind of energy, and it doesn't matter what religion or spirituality path you believe in. Giving is not about that, right? It's a cool side effect that you also feel good about yourself when you give to others, but it's about helping. It's about uplifting other people. And right now, you're making it very egotistic. It's more about you. It's about gloating. A very good example, a generic example that I can think of, something I really don't like, and a lot of people that I know also don't like, is when influencers post videos, record videos of them giving to the homeless or to a business, a small local business that's not doing well. It's like you are rubbing it into their face that they are poor and you are rich and you are helping them. I am not a very religious person myself. I'm more spiritual than religious, but you know, that verse from the Bible, I believe it's from Matthew. Do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. When you give to someone, yes, it should feel nice, of course, right? But that is just, like I said, a nice side effect, a cool side effect. Your main goal should be to help, right? To help alleviate someone's suffering, to help someone succeed in an obstacle, a challenge in their life. It shouldn't be because it makes you feel like you're a royal, catering to the peasants around you, like the Queen of Wands. It shouldn't be because you are putting yourself on a pedestal like the Six of Wands. It shouldn't be because you are gloating and comparing yourself how big you are compared to the other people around you. So this is why when it comes to generosity, you feel that people aren't that grateful to you when you give them your time, your money, your affection, This is why, okay? Maybe you're not aware of this, maybe you are semi-aware of this, but this is your advice from the divine, from the universe. When you give, do not make it about you. Make it about the person that you're helping first, and then subtly, secondarily, quietly, it's also about how good you feel deep down. Okay, so that is your first advice when it comes to generosity, when it comes to giving. Did you hear that horn? That was quite loud. So this is like the universe telling you, remember this. Keep this in mind. The next time you give, make it about the other person, not about you. It's quite a strong message. What else do we have? The Two of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the World. Still, of course, on the topic of generosity, but this is a different advice altogether. It's better to give than to receive. Always remember, it's better to be in a position where you can give than in a position where you are begging for someone to give you something, right? So it is a blessing that you are in this world position of you are more protected than others, you have more stability than others, you have more emotional and mental capacity as well to give than others. It is a blessing, okay? Most of you see it as a burden. How come I'm the only one who's successful in my family? Or how come I'm the richest friend in this social circle? It's better to give than to receive. Okay, that is your advice, your reminder from the universe, from the divine. It doesn't mean feed everyone and help everyone and give 80% of your salary to other people. That's not what the universe is saying, but they're saying, remember, don't see it as a burden. Don't see it as a negative thing, okay? Because it's actually so much better that you are in a position to give rather than in a position to beg other people for resources, right? So whenever you are being of two minds, the Two of Swords about giving, whenever you feel stingy, helping someone who really needs it, the universe is not saying give everything you have, okay? That is not the advice, but remember, it's a blessing that you are in a position to give. Last but not the least, something that you need to hear when it comes to generosity, you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Three of Wands. It will all come back to you, okay? The things that you give are not being taken away. It's like you are investing in people's love, in people's friendship, in people's generosity. And all of it will come back to you as love, affection, and maybe in the future, financial help as well, okay? In the middle, you have the Emperor. You are secure, you are safe, you are stable. You are not chipping away at your wealth, whether that's financial or emotional or spiritual wealth, when you give advice, when you give help, when you give assistance to other people. In fact, you are only further strengthening yourself, okay? Anything that you give will be given back to you one form or another. Okay, energy never gets destroyed, it just travels. And with the Three of Wands, it will travel back to you. Your ships will come in if you put them out first. Okay, so these are your advice from the divine, from the universe. It is about the correct perspective on giving, on being charitable, on being helpful when it comes to your finances, your time, your effort, and your affections as well. I hope this helped. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose this second card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. So what urgent advice do you need to hear? It is about your life purpose. It is about your true calling. It's about why you were born, why you're here, what you're meant to do in this lifetime. Let's find out more. The Magician, the Knight of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. You are meant for something big, okay? Because the Magician is, whether or not you know tarot, right? The Magician is someone powerful, someone who can do wonders, someone who can perform miracles. So your life purpose is something to do with this, okay? Something infinite. Do you see that symbol on his head? You are someone who can manifest things, all right? As above, look at his hand, so below. You can manifest things from your thoughts into reality, okay? So your life purpose has to do with this. It's something magical. It's something spiritual. It doesn't mean that you are going to be a guru on YouTube or something like that. It doesn't mean that you're going to become a priest or a nun. Maybe you're going to be the CEO of a very successful company, your own startup. But it's about teaching other people to achieve that kind of ambition. You know, making sure that other people can find their own hunger, their own drive. So you're going to be a teacher, a creator of magic, a good influence, a powerful influence on other people. Okay, this is your life purpose. To manifest success for yourself and then to help other people do the same. Okay, and here is the thing. With the Knight of Swords, it's not going to be all rainbows and butterflies. You are going to be quite aggressive in how you do this, okay? You are going to be a controversial figure because the Knight of Swords is someone with aggression and loudness in the way that he delivers his message. It's an amazing message. It's the right message, but there is aggression here, right? I mean, look at this card. So imagine someone like Jordan Peterson. If you know him, you can look him up. Someone who is very controversial. Someone who I would argue means well, but can be a bit aggressive in how he, just relays the message. So you are destined to be someone like that. You are going to be so passionate about your own methods, your own ways to help other people that some are going to criticize you for it, maybe even hate you for it. But since you mean well deep down, it's all going to be okay. And you will attract the right people. The people who are meant to find you, the people who are meant to discover their strength through you. Okay, you will attract the right people. The wrong ones, it's not meant to be. So don't even worry about that. And also it's something that will take a lot of your time and energy. Okay, the Ten of Wands is a card of exhaustion, burden, but a good kind. You know, the kind of burden that you're proud to carry, the kind of exhaustion that happens because you know you did something substantial, you did something great. So you are meant for something big. Okay, quite literally, your life purpose is to become a magician, to manifest amazing things for yourself, magical things for yourself, and then to teach and inspire and encourage other people to go down the same path as you. What else do you need to know about your life purpose? You have the Nine of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, speaking of manifestation, right now you are of the wrong mindset. Okay, maybe it's the blogs that you have been reading or the vlogs that you have been watching, but right now you are of the perspective that manifestation is just dreaming and not doing much. And that's not what it is. Okay, with the Hangman in the middle of your spread, you're just waiting for magic to happen. You're just waiting for wonders, miracles to come to your life without really doing anything. You are just waiting, imagining, visualizing yourself in this wealthy, comfortable, peaceful, harmonious Nine of Pentacles energy without really doing anything about it. You're just sitting there, okay, in the darkness with your eyes closed, meditating, visualizing, creating a vision board, maybe journaling. That is amazing. Okay, that's a very helpful, subconsciously empowering method. But manifesting is about actually going out there. Okay, actually going out there and chasing your dreams. But in addition to that, you have attracted all the help that you can get from the universe. So it's not just you alone, but you still have to go out there and grab your dream. Okay, but right now, maybe you have been listening to the wrong influencers, to the wrong people who have been telling you that manifesting is just about sitting there and waiting for it to happen. That's not it at all. Okay, you have to help yourself before you expect the universe to help you. The universe helps those who helps themselves. Okay, so there you go. That's something that you have to remember. Everything that you're doing is helpful, by the way. Okay, all of this visualizing, affirmations, they are amazing, but they are happening at the subconscious level. You need to do something on the conscious level. You need to actually start sending out your CV, or start creating your music, or start writing that book that you want to publish, right? So you need to do your part, and then the universe will handle the rest. But first, you need to start. You can't just be suspended there and imagining with your eyes closed. Okay, the universe says, start moving. Last but not the least, when it comes to your life purpose, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Page of Cups. Okay, so this is related to the previous one. You are afraid to begin. You are scared of it. Okay, see? The Two of Pentacles, you are endlessly weighing the pros and cons. What if I do this and I get embarrassed? What if I do that and it doesn't succeed? What if I start this and people criticize me? What if this happens and whatnot, and etc., etc. Okay? You're always weighing the pros and cons. The universe is saying, whatever you do in life, there will always be advantages and disadvantages. So just do it, like Nike, right? Just do it, the Fool. Just take the risk, okay? Just take that leap of faith. Just go for it. And here's the thing. The Page of Cups is a child and is small compared to a king, a queen, a knight, right? So when you take that leap of faith, it doesn't have to be something major. Take it one step at a time. Start with something small. Okay, if you're writing a book, just finish maybe the blurb on the back of the book that kind of summarizes what it's about or teases what it is about, right? That will help you form the plot that you want to make. Okay, if it's about creating music, it doesn't mean you have to produce an album with 14 songs immediately, right? Maybe just start experimenting with a melody, or start writing the lyrics, or figure out the theme that you want to write about. Just start with something small, but start anyway. Okay, don't overthink it. The universe is saying you will never be able to reach what you're meant to be, the magician, if you are afraid to even begin. Okay, so to be the magician, start performing magic, even though it's small. Okay, don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze things. Don't think, just do, because you've done all the thinking before. So this time around, it's about doing. Your life purpose, like we said, is major, and the universe wants you to start implementing it, start creating it right now. I hope this helped. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the third card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. So what urgent advice do you need to hear? It is about the pain, okay? The theme of your advice is about the pain, the agony that you are experiencing right now. What do you need to know about this? The universe says the Five of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. First of all, you are being reminded that it will not always be this way. It will not always feel like this. You knew that before, but now that you're right in the middle of this suffering, you have forgotten. Okay? Everything passes, and this too shall pass. The good things, the bad things. Life is in phases. Okay? This one, it's not here to stay. Whatever pain you're feeling right now, it's only for now. It will pass. Okay? Whatever this conflict is, it will begin to feel so small in the future. Okay? In just 5 days, 5 weeks from now, you're going to look back and you're going to have a small smile on your face, thinking how ridiculous you were for worrying too much about it. Right? It will feel small days, weeks from now. This isn't meant to last forever. Right now, there have been people, situations, opportunities reaching out to you to help cheer you up, and you have been turning everything down, and that's okay. Always give yourself time to grieve, time to cry, time to feel sad and admit that something bad has happened. That's amazing. But do not reject this knowledge, this wisdom, this advice, this reminder that this is only for now. Whatever you're feeling, it's not always going to be like this. So do not fall asleep with that illusion that whatever this pain is, it's forever. Absolutely not. The Wheel of Fortune, right? This is what life is all about. The wheel keeps on turning. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, but your luck always comes around. It always turns around, right? So this thing, it will change. It's not forever. Don't think that you have to do something drastic about your life, about your decisions. Nothing like that. Okay, this is minor. It's passing. Feel the pain. Okay, acknowledge the pain and then heal, and time will help you. Right? Do not reject any offers, any opportunities to move on from this. Okay, maybe new lovers if we're talking about a romantic heartbreak, romantic pain. Okay, do not reject new potential lovers. If this is something that was caused by a friend, do not reject the affection from other friends, from other people around you. Okay? Don't think that this is everlasting and all-encompassing. Someone betrayed you, therefore everyone in your life must be a traitor. Don't think that way. Okay? Days, weeks from now, you will realize it's so small and you shouldn't have worried that much about it. Which isn't to say that you shouldn't cry, you shouldn't feel the pain. Of course you should. Right? The first step in healing is acknowledging the pain. So you're doing the right thing. But do not fall into the delusion, into the illusion that this is forever. Absolutely not. The wheel is about to turn very soon. What else do you need to know about your pain? You have the Tower, the Moon, and Judgment. Wonderful. People hate the Tower. They're afraid of the Tower because the Tower is so aggressive, right? I mean, it burns, it destroys, and it's all dark and scary, and there's thunder and whatnot, and lightning. People hate this card. They fear this card. But the thing is, the Tower is just like a guardian angel in a bad mood. It's just like an angel in a stoic mood. The Tower never harms anything good and perfect in your life. Okay, think of it this way. You're building a house, okay, your dream home. Okay, it's a metaphor for whatever you're building, a relationship, a dream. And turns out there are problems with the foundation. Once this house that you're currently building is finished, a small earthquake, something tiny, could destroy it, make it come crumbling down completely because there's something wrong in the foundation. So the Tower destroys whatever you have built so far so you can restart stronger, better, so that when an earthquake or a typhoon or whatever comes, it will stay strong, it will stand still. Okay? So the Tower gets a very bad rep, but the Tower only destroys things that are imperfect, things that will harm you much worse in the future. Okay? So that's why it's like a guardian angel. It's a wonderful warning. It's like, it's better you know now than later, right? So it's that kind of energy. So this is what your pain is about. It feels crazy. It feels like the universe has been so mean and cruel and ruthless towards you. But no, the universe is being your guardian angel, just kind of stoically, right? So the Moon, similar energy, similar message. The Moon is things that are dark, things that are confusing, illusions, delusions, right? So you have had delusions when it comes to the person or the situation that caused your heartbreak. If, let's just say as an example, you got terminated from a job, your illusion is that that job was going to be your forever job and it's going to be amazing and you're going to get promoted. Actually, you were surrounded by snakes, people who wanted to just gossip about you and be toxic around you and destroy your career and your happiness. So it's good that you get fired now so you don't have to suffer through that for the next 3 to 4 years, right? It's that kind of energy. If it's a romantic partnership that we're talking about, the moon and the tower combined, this is you thinking that, oh, but this person was so perfect. They're my soulmate. We're meant to be. How come they cheated on me? Well, they were always going to cheat on you. They were going to cheat on you 10 times when you're married. So it's better that they cheat on you now so you can get rid of them. Okay, so it's that kind of energy, the tower and the moon together. You have delusions. You had illusions about this person, about this situation. It actually wasn't half as good as you thought it was. So the universe destroyed it for you. So you can start again, so you can get something better. You were asleep with the moon, right? You were asleep, and the universe awakened you with an alarm clock. Wake up. There's something better. This is not good for you. Something better is coming. Okay, so that's what this pain is about. That's why we said it's passing. It will pass. It's fleeting. Okay, it's just a phase. Something better with judgment here. Come on, something much better is coming. Something that's truly meant for you, whether that's a job, whether that's a person, whether that's a friend. Last but not least, we have the 8 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups. So I am sensing that this really is more for the majority of you about a person than a situation. Okay, a relationship, romantic or not, but majority would be romantic. Okay, but it could also be a very close friendship, or your relationship with your parent, with a sibling, something like that. Here's the thing, someone new will come in. Okay, if this is a mom or a dad that really broke your heart, maybe you're going to meet another parent figure that's actually going to nurture you and mentor you and take care of you. Okay, it's that kind of energy. If this is a romantic relationship, then now you are actually going to meet someone who will love you, who will mirror your energy. The 8 of Wands, this is the arrows of love. This is the arrival of something great, something amazing. Number 8, infinity, right? Abundance. Someone who's really going to be there for you for all eternity. Someone who's not going to leave your side. Someone who, like these arrows, is all in. Okay? 2 of Cups in the middle of your spread. Someone that you see eye to eye with. Okay? Someone with the courage, that's why there's a lion here. Someone with the bravery to stay with you even through the difficult times. Someone who will mirror and echo and reflect all the affection and the attention that you give to them. Soulmate energy. Okay? And with the 7 of Cups, wow, this is manifesting as a really positive card in your spread. Sometimes it's negative. It's about delusions as well, like the moon, but not beside the 8 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. This is about someone who is perfect. Okay, of course, literally, no one is perfect. We all have our own imperfections, our own flaws, our own quirks that make us even better as people. But this is someone who is spiritually perfect or cosmically perfect. Okay, someone who is strong, fortified, someone who is abundant in their own ways deep inside, someone who is powerful, someone who is beautiful, someone who is spiritual, someone, who has it all. Everything that they need to help you through life. Okay? Someone who is seemingly perfect, and it's not about being too good to be true. Okay, I'm not saying this person is like an angel or a god on earth. No, of course they're gonna have their little quirks that will annoy you, but deep down, who they truly are, their heart is in the right place, their soul is enlightened, their mind is enriched. This is the right person for you, whether it's a romantic connection or not. So that is your advice from the divine, from the universe, when it comes to your pain. Know that it will not feel like this always. It will pass. And the reason that the universe destroyed this connection, this situation for you, is because it was only going to hurt you even more in the future. Something better is coming. Someone better is coming. Someone that's actually good and destined and perfect for you. I hope this helped. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.